Because sis, what I want y'all to realize is, we read the Bible and y'all first thought or y'all first impression of Jesus in the scripture that he looked like that.
Right.
As if it burned in a furnace. So when you take anything, you put it into a furnace, what color will it come out to be?
Shit, red hot, baby.
When you burn something, anything you burn,
black.
it comes out black.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So guess what we describing? What Jesus looked like. God got a purpose for y'all. You might not understand it now, but y'all didn't come on this earth just to do your own thing. You didn't come on this earth just to be able to follow people like your celebrity entertainers, all those who you see on the TV, and you start to mimic yourself after them. That's not why God created you.
Right.
When you understand, those people are actually worshiping Satan.
Right.
They worshiping the devil. How we know that? All you got to do is just listen to their music and the message that's in it.
Right.
But then when you start to follow and entertain that, you don't understand that you're literally following Satan yourself.
Right.
I don't want my people to be deceived. That's literally why we got here.
Right.
We're teaching the truth to our people so that they may understand that, guess what, your soul is on the line. And if you can get that opportunity to be able to teach yourself so that you can avoid these issues or avoid these things that put your soul at stake, guess what, do that. But then you got to understand that you care for your soul, you care for your body, and you're not going to allow your mind to be easily manipulated by society, and you're going to learn to do whatever it takes so you can see the rich importance of who you are.
Right.
Let no man deceive you in this world. All right? Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So the root word for revelation means to reveal. So you're about to get the revealing of Jesus Christ. That means it's something to where a lot of people might not necessarily know about Jesus Christ, but it's going to be revealed to you. And what are we dealing with? Even the fact alone of how Jesus the Christ looked. Because this image here, which I guarantee you your grandmothers got in their houses, grandpas got in their houses, you probably open up their Bible, you see an image that looked like that. Guess what? Just like how we were deceived by music and how we deceived by TV, the same way, even this image alone, we've been deceived and we think that that's Jesus.
Right.
And that's not. You're about to get the revelation of him. Because once you start to understand what Jesus looked like, then you will understand how important you are in your culture. So now read on.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show him unto his servants, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So it's the revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Right.
His servants is us. We're supposed to be serving our God.
Right.
But guess what? We're not doing that because, guess what? Do you know that today is a special day in God's sight? Hey, stop being shy. Stop being timid. Stop being shy. We're your brothers. I know we got the mic and, it's a lot. It's a crowd of, people that can hear us. Don't be like that. Just come and learn. Have yourself get educated, all right?
Right.
So now, my question was, dealing with us, we are the servants of God. That's what we was made to do. We was made to serve God. As I mentioned earlier, our life, it was given to us only for a temporary time. And in this body that we're in, we're supposed to be serving God in it. So now, John the Revelator was given this Bible and was given a description of Jesus to show it to his servants. So now, what's going to shortly come to pass? How will Jesus come back looking like? Read verse 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
So I want y'all sisters to do me a favor. Come up closer. And I want y'all to look at these 2 images. And I want you to come up too close because, so that'll make them feel a little bit more comfortable as well. Come up close. So now, y'all see these 2 images right here, right? Listen to what he's going to read out of the scriptures so that we can discern which one is identical to what the Bible is saying. We're not saying it's spot on, but based off of the description that the Bible is mentioning, which one would this Bible be describing more? So read that again.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
Okay, so 7 candlesticks is what he just referred to. Which one of these look like there's a man in the midst of 7 candlesticks? The one to the left, right? So now watch this. Let's keep following along of the scriptures. Read.
One like unto the Son of Man.
It says, one like unto the Son of Man. Who is the Son of Man? That's Jesus the Christ himself. Read.
clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So now, when you look, both of them do got garments on, right? He got a garment on, he got a garment on. Clothed down to the foot. But watch how it continues to describe it. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So a golden girdle, a girdle is like a belt to help hold the garment. Which one of these look like they got a golden garment around, a golden belt around to be able to hold the garment? The one to the left, right? I know it got words on it to kind of take it away from looking like a golden girdle, but that's what that is. Read on.
His head.
Now we're dealing with his physical features. The characteristics of how his hairs look. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Were what?
Were white like wool.
So I got a question for y'all. Outside of these two images right here, when you think of a person with woolly textured hair, what nation of people have that type of hair?
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
Black people. That's right. I know now today, because of white supremacy, guess what our brothers and sisters tend to do? They bleach their hair, they're perm it, they make it straight, and then take away from that woolly, kinky feature characteristics of how our hair look. But Christ is being described having white and woolly hair. Right. Which one of these images look like that? Right. So can you say that this man's hair is woolly? No, you can't say that. Now we dealing with the Messiah himself, Christ. Right. Right. Now watch this. Keep going.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Keep going.
And his feet
is what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So now it's dealing with his feet. So if you was to look down at your feet, would your feet be the same skin tone as your rest of your body? It would be, right? Right. Just like I'm looking at yours, a little bit that I can't see, it look like the rest of your skin tone. So now, John the Revelator reminds you, he's looking at Jesus the Christ. He looks down at his feet, and he says it looked like what again?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Fine brass. What color would brass be?
I like it.
And the brother, come step forward. How you doing?
I'm making
it. Hey, if you could do us a favor while we out here, if you could put the cigarette out, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep our temples taken care of.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. So as I ask the sisters here, I'm going to ask you too as well. When you think about the color brass, what color is that?
The color what?
Brass. B-R-A-S-S, yeah.
Man, honestly, it's only one color.
What color is that?
It's what you is when God made you.
I'm talking about brass itself, the material.
Material? I don't believe in material. I believe in family.
The element brass. What color is that?
I'm eating into that word, right?
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's all you had to say the first time. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, step to the side a little bit. That way the sisters can be here. Cool. I don't want you to cover them up. But the color brass, just as my sister said in here, it's a brown color. It's a brown color. Like just like a penny, copper, so forth and so on, brass is brown. So now, what we're reading about, just like that necklace that's on you, but what we read about, or even this right here, this is an example of what brass would look like. And we're reading how John the Revelator, when he looked at Christ's feet, he saw it look like brass, but he's not done yet. Keep going, read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
As if it burned in a furnace. So when you take anything, you put it into a furnace, what color will it come out to be?
Shit, red hot, baby.
When you burn something, anything you burn,
black.
It comes out black.
Yeah,
right. So guess what we describing? What Jesus looked like.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.